show.
Clark, Pew, Tutuo, Arsenal. They are on top of the Premier League table. They beat West Ham United by 2-0, and Arteta is leading the title charge. Last weekend, they actually won, and this weekend they have won again. Back-to-back wins, pushing their case and making sure this season will definitely be their season. Singing Mihuriso. For the Arsenal fans, we want to discuss your team's prospects of actually winning the title. This time we are serious. We are not going to kid around it. And then we'll get to talk about the Ghanaian boys. Kudus, goal assist. Semenyo, 2 goals assist. Iñaki Williams stay. Spain was another England boys your mochre. Yeah. And also the to us. So Iñaki Williams has also scored. If you drop to the championship, Abdul Fatawu also on target.
Oh, wow.
The Ghanaian boys are red hot on form.
Yeah.
And they are coming into the Black Star setup as we finish the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Interesting perspectives. Guys, you're welcome to the 4 Post Podcast. My name is Mikel Boadu. This is Mikel Akomeah and Fiifi Manfred. We are talking about Arsenal. Arsenal,
Arsenal.
We are Arsenal. We are Arsenal. I said you made the we are Arsenal. Hey, Tony Adams. Tony Adams.
Arteta nyetehu. Wanjidi awaza.
So Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. Nuno Espirito Santo could not inspire some magic.
Yeah.
He lost, and it was a London derby. West Ham actually a very troublesome team when they visit the Emirates.
Yeah. In the last 2 seasons, they've got
when they go there, they actually inflict pain and then tears on the Arsenal team. So Arsenal winning today is a breath of fresh air. A former West Ham player, Declan Rice, scored the first goal, and then Bukayo Saka wrapped it up
from the
to
spot,
secure
right?
victory for a penalty. Akomeah, is this finally Arsenal season? Considering what is happening with Liverpool.
But Michael, this season is Arsenal season.
I don't think so.
Mike, the team is perfect. I don't know why you still doubt them.
I don't think so.
No,
Okay,
Michael.
Sophie, what do you see in them?
I think Arsenal are perfect. I don't see a weakness in the Arsenal team. I get and I respect everything Akomeah said about Pep because it's pure fact and it's the truth. You can't underrate Joseph.
For the benefit of those who are watching this second episode without watching the first, what did you say about Pep, Akomeah?
Personally, I said Pep. I chose Pep that he's going to win the league because of 2 things.
Yeah.
1, he has never gone 2 seasons without winning a league in his entire career.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Number 2, among all the coaches and all the people in the Premier League, he's the only coach to have won the league back to back. And he's added to the list of coaches like Ferguson and Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is your case.
Yes.
Fee, regardless of what he said, you think Arsenal are perfect enough and this is their year?
I think so Michael is talking across about 3 or 4 different things. 1, experience that Pep has. Now, Mikel Arteta has something close to that. He doesn't have the same experience. 1, he was assistant of Josep Guardiola when Josep was winning those titles. I mean, a couple of them.
Yeah. And
also, he has come as an Arsenal coach and he has come close to winning the Premier League a couple of times. The last time you guys told him that this is the 7th season. So he has been there, he has seen it, he has made mistakes. And I feel like all of the places where Arsenal fell short throughout last season, they've plugged those holes. Centre-back issues. Now Mosquera, Saliba, Magalhaes, even Henkapié. Now is the 4th choice centre-back. That is huge. Now if you look at right wing, left wing, they can play Eberechieze as backup to Odegaard. They can play Saka, Noni Madueke, Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, depending on how the game goes. They've brought in also a natural striker. Mind you, Kai Havertz is not back in the team.
Yeah.
They can play Ricardo Calafiori.
He's an Arsenal player.
Yeah, because the team is winning. Calafiori, Julian Timber, in the middle of the park, the others will be Mendy, Merino. And Arsenal are doing the things that they didn't do well last season. It's just that they are doing it very early. They are not going away to the St. James Park to beat Newcastle. About 3 or 4 seasons in a row. They did it against all odds. You mentioned the bigger picture is that Arsenal were dropping points in almost every London derby they were playing in.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Fulham, West Ham, and they have 2 in a row. After the international break, they play Fulham. And I felt that Nuno Espirito Santo was going to be a huge test to him. And of course, we all believe that because we know Nuno Espirito. If it was Graham Potter, we say, okay, they'll be them. But once Nuno came, it's okay, calm down. And Arsenal are not too far of it. Okay. For me, yes, Pep Guardiola and all the things that comes with. But if Arsenal keep up with this momentum, beating Pep Guardiola at Emirates was a huge statement. Was it a draw?
It was a draw.
It was a draw, last minute draw, yeah. It was huge credit. And I remember I disagreed most parts with Akomeah on Twitter when Akomeah felt that was low mentality. When you get a draw against Pep and then you're celebrating. And I remember I kept on telling Mike, see, at the end of the day, this team were not beating Pep before. They were struggling against Pep. They've managed to get a win against Pep. Let's give them their flowers. I mean, he sees it in a different way, which is fine. But I'm saying that at the end of the day, Arsenal are getting close to it. If it's not this season, then I don't know when, honestly. If Arsenal don't win the Champions League or the Premier League this season, I don't know when.
Then we would have to...
The Barcelona people just said ish when I said Champions League.
So we would have to break them down and then assess Arsenal as a credible title contender.
Yeah.
Mike,
And as to whether they can actually win it. So that is...
I wanted to look at the points tally of Arsenal.
Yeah.
In 2022, 2023, 2024.
Yeah.
After 7 games.
Yeah.
After 7 games, now Arsenal are accumulating 17 points.
Okay.
But you're on that top.
Yeah.
Then the following season in 24-25.
Yeah.
Which is last season.
Now Arsenal have accumulated 17 points now.
Yeah.
And which position were they?
Almost also that 10 now.
So you know what I'm thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Why Arsenal have not won the league in the past few years, we've actually tipped them to, is because they were competing against a team that looked like they were never going to be beaten to the title. That is in Manchester City. Last season, the disappointment was people felt all of a sudden Arsenal's main challenger is not the City that we expect, and so they've dropped. And Arsenal should capitalize. Then Liverpool sprang a surprise. This season, I think a lot of things have changed, and I want us to look into that. Fiifi talked about Arsenal's squad. Yeah. Do they have the best squad in the league?
For every position.
They have the best squad.
I think they have.
At least top 2. At least top 2.
Top 2, yeah, I agree with that.
At least top 2.
I dare say they have the best squad.
Yeah.
Top 2.
No, they have the best squad. They are the best.
Yeah, they are the best, especially in
the
depth
best
and
squad.
quality. Yeah.
Okay, for quality in depth, I think I'll give you
for goalkeeping position.
Yeah.
Oh, Kepa.
Raya, Kepa, Arrizabalaga.
Yeah.
Top.
For
right back,
Jurien Timber,
Ben White.
Ben White is still available.
Yeah.
Top.
Left back, Calafiori.
Yeah.
Then you have
Lewis Kelly.
Miles Lewis Kelly, still available.
Quality.
Central defense,
Gabriel
William
Magalhaes.
Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah.
You have Jurien Timber can also play as a central defender.
Yeah. But
there's
Then
Mosquera.
Christian Mosquera.
Yeah.
Then there is even this guy, Piero Hincapié,
Yeah.
who can also play as a left back.
Quality in depth.
In the middle,
Yeah.
Christian Norgard is still their player, right?
Yeah.
So first 3
But there is
choices
Martin
will be
Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard,
Yeah.
Mikel Merino,
Yeah.
Christian Norgard.
Yeah.
If you want to be bold enough, you
Lewis
can
Kelly
still
can-
throw in Miles Lewis Kelly
Yeah, Miles Lewis
to
Kelly.
play as a
And there's
midfielder.
Ethan
Yeah.
Nwaneri.
Iwaneri will play at the right wing. There is
Yeah.
Noni Madueke. The starter is
Bukayo
Bukayo Saka. Left wing, there is
Martinelli,
Gabriel Martinelli, your
Trossard.
friend. Leandro Trossard, Eberechieze.
Eberechieze.
Main central attacking midfield, there is
Odegaard,
Martin Odegaard, Eberechieze.
Yeah.
In attack, there is Victor Gyökeres, Gabriel
Yeah.
Jesus, and then there is Kai
Kai
Havertz.
I think they have quality.
They have the best
They
squad.
have the best squad. But Mike, now make cut this season. On some accumulated 17. This season, I'm accumulated
Yeah.
16, yeah.
Meaning somewhere 1 point off, but definitely they are on top of the table.
Yeah.
I must spend so many days on top of the table in recent seasons.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, Arsenal, I mean, this one bit Magic League, you know. But I have seen enough
Yeah.
to conclude us at match day 7. Say Arsenal bit Magic League. You know. They need to convince beyond because the whole season, a match day 32, now Arsenal are first on the league log. But still lost the league.
Match day 32, 6 more games to go.
What I say?
Yeah.
And it shows, me no. I'm not saying Arsenal can't win the league.
Yeah.
The issue is, will they win? Will is different from can.
Yeah.
Can Obiabe Timiaji.
Yeah.
Arsenal can win the league. But baby, I'm a T. Match day 7 will never convince me about Arsenal winning the league.
Okay, so
It's
can
too
I
early for
say
you.
why I think they will? Although my favorite is Manchester City. Why Arsenal can win the league and they might win the league is that one. We've just spoken about their squad.
Yeah.
Now you have some squad members who they will heavily rely on to help their title charge, who are not even playing at their best as it stands. We are yet to see the best of Victor Gyökeres in Arsenal colours. It's been a bit here and there. It's like you just flick the switch on, off, on, off. So there are times he shows up. He gives you the numbers, cool. But for every Arsenal fan, I think with the expectations attached to the signing of Gyökeres, they expected him by now to have lit up the scene. Then he should have had like 6 goals, 7 goals now.
Yeah.
So if we just look at the top of a top scorers table, he should have been top 2. But that is not the case. And there is that expectation and hope that Gyökeres will still hit that height. 2, we were yet to see the very best of Noni Madueke until he got out injured. And that coincided with Bukayo Saka also going injured and then returning from injury.
Yeah.
In between, one of them has had to shoulder that burden of carrying the team.
Yeah.
I am yet to see when Madueke returns, Saka returns, and they are both hitting top form in a World Cup year where they will be challenging to be part of the English squad.
Yeah.
That competition will bring the best out of each other, and perhaps it would take Bukayo Saka beyond that ceiling. Yeah. He's been given very good numbers. Last season, he hit double figures, albeit it was an injury-laden season. Now, when there's Madueke pushing you, you do better than you were doing previously. Left wing, we have all seen how in some weeks, a couple of weeks ago, Gabriel Martinelli was their goal-scoring hero. In the Champions League against Bilbao, he had to climb off the bench, he had to score. And then in the subsequent game against Manchester City, he had to show up again and then deliver them.
So the new guys are trying to make a difference, but then it's also pushing the guys that they came to replace
now,
to do
with
more.
this trend, we expect to see Arsenal become better than they are now.
Yeah.
Okay, as we are recording this, Real Madrid is leading Villarreal by 1-0.
Who scored? Mbappe.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh,
Mbappe
so Mbappe assisting Vini. Solid. So the Arsenal team we see now, they are not playing their best brand of football, but they are still getting the result.
Yeah.
The players they would love to rely on are not hitting the heights expected, but they are still getting the result. And then one remarkable thing about them, I think of all the title contenders, Arsenal have the best defense. And defense wins you titles. City's defense, not so convincing. Liverpool's defense, it is right before our eyes. Keeping just 2 clean sheets so far this campaign. And they are a team that concedes a lot of goals. Chelsea, I don't think they are matured enough to sustain a title fight. So if you look through, clearly, of those we see as credible contenders for the Premier League title, Arsenal have the best defense. And they still have enough options if their main central defensive options are out injured. Mosquera has been tried. He looks like he's well at home. We are here to see Piero Hincapié. But just as Mosquera has integrated into the team, the thinking is that it will be smooth for him to just be integrated and then he will slot in and play. So if you carefully study, everything that needs to revolve around the squad to win is clearly evident in the Arsenal camp. There are a couple of things Arteta has done which maybe has gone unnoticed by the masses, clearly. Do you know Arteta had to hire pickpockets? Yeah, he hired pickpockets, professional pickpockets. I don't know how he got them. No, I'm coming here. You see, these things play a crucial role. If you permit me to explain.
Arteta Bob the Builder.
If you permit me to explain. He hired pickpockets. So it was a team dinner. This is a story. It was a team dinner. And then the players were going about their normal chat somewhere on their phones. Now, unknown to these players, Arteta had hired pickpockets to serve as the waiters, those who will be serving the food. So when they are serving the food or they are picking the plate, they would be stealing valuable items from these players. It is either their phone, valuables like wristwatches. Now, in the end, after the dinner, Arteta questioned the players. He queried them, has anybody lost a valuable thing? Do you have everything that you brought with you? Then it was then that most of the players started to witness that, oh, I am not with my phone. I'm not with my spectacles. I'm not with my watch. Then he told them, this is why we need to keep focused throughout. We always need to be aware of our surroundings. We always need to know what is happening around us. We always need to focus. And then again, Arteta pickpocket, part 1 and 2.
Arteta nyetehu. Just want to be over here be haram.
Arteta no alcohol pickpocket, no. Mama Kodina, unnecessary players in the phone.
Yes, Arteta Yagrofo.
Again, it was also to teach the players another important thing. Unknown to the Arsenal players, Arteta had planned this with the coaches. Yeah. Then he told the players that they are sticking things in their boots and that the coaches will come. The player who will give out something in terms of his facial expression, as you're able to handle pressure in a tense moment, someone is actually looking at you that, oh, if you're able to hold your own, handle the nerves, handle the tension, then it means in a real game situation, you'll be able to handle very serious situations, scenarios where your team needs to hold out, be bold, be brave, and not quaver, or you will quail under the pressure. These are things that Arteta is doing. And I think he's doing extra stuff just to make sure that they bring on that X factor. And Akomeah, this is what a team needs to win. I think they are ready.
Yeah.
No, I think they are ready.
Say Arteta team. Just a match day 33. Top. And yes, I'm
at 36.
And yes, I'm
38.
Akomeah Jemfi. Edding. Semenyo team. And yes, whatever I'm saying is far away from the quality of Team Ekuta Arsenal.
Yeah.
But I'm only speaking on how they've performed in recent seasons, where they've allowed good opportunities to just slip out of their hand.
And those were times against a very serious Manchester City.
Mike, I know a very serious.
How many teams would have won titles of Manchester City?
Last season, class me for more because we all agree the last season league and then more. Manchester City's main competitor in almost 2 seasons. They're not be about so okay, injuries in your but all the injuries in the two there were certain key games be at that time board draw Lusu bia. A bit say 1-0 Lusu to West Ham. No key games we are they did
London derbies
West Ham beat us now home and away last season.
They be ma afei me Arsenal are more the best team in the league. Arsenal will coach oye good obetimi de set pieces in your magic league. But me am a TA. Mrs. Subai wo it is saying insane. Uchu mutaya EBP. The only way I can say Arsenal can win the league, match day 34, 35. Not that top.
So Fiifi, what's like how would you rate Arsenal's chances of winning the league after what we just witnessed?
I think for me they have about 90% chance. I think I've always felt like Liverpool crumple at certain points in the season. Liverpool have not started the season well. In the sense that they have come into the season where they were winning games last minute and we knew that they're holding on by the thread. So they were going to get to the time where they'll struggle. Now, Arsenal have been good. Even when we're not playing good football, they still showed up. And they played more bigger games this season than Liverpool have. Again, like I went back to, one of the things that has been the issue of Arsenal Football Club is that they had struggled with, player fitness, availability and all of that. They solve all of those problems. So I feel like was always going to be difficult for Arsenal, for Liverpool to, get the league off them. Even in as much as Liverpool buying the quality of players that they bought, it was always going to be Arsenal that goes on to go and win.
So it looks like, so they have 4 clean sheets so far in 7 games.
Yeah.
A clean sheet against West Ham. Yeah. A clean sheet against Man U. Clean sheet against Leeds United. And a clean sheet against Nottingham Forest. Yeah. I think that speaks well of their defense. Let's see what happens. But Arsenal are top of the Premier League table. They've played 7 games and they have 16 points. Liverpool are second. They have 15 points.
Arsenal are top.
Yeah, Arsenal are top now.
First time this season.
Exactly. They have 16 points with a goal difference of plus 11. Yeah. They've conceded 3 goals. They have the best defense in the league, coupled with that of Crystal Palace, conceding just 3 goals. And then they have the best attack in the league as well. They've scored 14 goals. And so let's see what happened. They've scored the same number of goals as Manchester City, who have an away game against Brentford. The National League City by 6 points and a point ahead of second place Liverpool.
Arsenal
2
lead
more.
City by how many
6
points?
points.
6 points.
City have a game in hand, which
City
is a
wins
game
tomorrow
against
and it's 3
Brentford.
points.
It's 3 points.
Wow.
So it will be
All
that
of a
close.
sudden,
So let's
City
see
are
what
closing
happens.
in.
But we can't end this without talking about the Ghanaian boys on fire.
Yeah.
Fatawu Shahaku and Leicester City. I think
Fatawu just came back from injury.
Unfortunate players last season would have actually been a sensational one, but for his injury, that took him out. But he's back in the championship and he's delivering the goods for Leicester City. Yeah.
I say, okay, this thing I'll not say it, but
no, say
it, boss.
Oh, can.
When you say me can, man, no for farmer.
Okay, no problem.
What I say, because the only thing I can say about what I wanted to say is, any injury now, Fatawu Shahaku could Chelsea right winger.
Okay, he would have played for Chelsea.
Now, still, Lauren Stewart Frewana.
And Kauno, and Chelsea. And time in, time out, he's proven to be the reason why. Or chair the Indiana is doing Maresca Penas and Power Leicester City. Or deadly. Oh, that right half space. Very deadly.
And very direct. I think that's what he wants.
Direct.
That's what he wants in Gittins, and that hasn't come. So Okati and all shot. Okati and all shot. I mean,
and okay, the Nyame Beka bi aso ye.
Yeah.
Bi so ana ho no so ko ya na pressure wo.
Yeah.
Akomeah no. Na wantimi amfambo. But I think I'm happy to see a happy Fatawu Shahaku.
Yeah.
When Fatawu Shahaku is happy, he's as dangerous as any player you can ever. Like, it's exciting to watch. All league no crown. When I watch him at Dreams FC, you know that
going to Europe,
different.
He's refined the game. And thanks to Enzo Maresca. One of the things that you get from Enzo Maresca is that he develops players.
Superb.
He refined Fatawu's game.
I think the turning point for him was that stint with Maresca.
Yes. He defined his game.
Sorry. And I'm happy for
because if you remember, when he was leaving Sporting, he wasn't getting game time at Sporting. Amorim wasn't using him. And then they said, okay, he's coming. He's going to get a loan deal in the English Premier League. Why I say some. And you see, sometimes it's also good that coaches are inexperienced. Because if Maresca was the Maresca he is today, he probably would have argued to Leicester that he doesn't want Fatawu Shahaku. Because how was a reject from Sporting CP coming here? But then it's okay, we'll bring in the player. Brought the player in and the guy has delivered.
But I'm happy for the Ghanaian boys because of 2 things.
No, still on Fatawu. For contest, the 3 goals he scored, I think he has 3 goals now. 4 goal involvements, 1 assist. 3 goals, 1 assist. All the goals he scored have been game-winning goals for Leicester City.
So more or less, like, he has actually earned them 9 solid points.
So against Charlton, he scored in the 48th minute to take the game to 1-0. The result eventually was 1-0. Against Birmingham, he scored the first goal to give them a 1-0 lead. They went ahead to win 2-0. Then against Swansea, he scored to make it 2-1. They eventually won the game 3-1. So they've been game-winning goals.
And this is a solid. And after that particular horrible injury, I think Unya goals is very crucial. It might bagels up your confidence. And I think in the long run, he's going to be an important player for Leicester City if they want to come back to the league. Because we had time and now, not give me a 1-1. Not pressure warm also.
Leicester
were not creating enough. Far ball, no. Right wing, cut in.
On his own.
Top bin.
Big that goal.
Like, you know what the two names are?
Well, so if you thought Fatawu's was absolutely mesmerizing, listen to this one. Most Premier League goals since April 1, Antoine Semenyo 10, Ellen Holland 9, Jarrod Bowen 9. Antoine Semenyo is on fire. For Bournemouth this season, he has 9 goal contributions in 7 matches. He's netted how many goals? 2 against Liverpool, 1 against Brighton, 1 against Leeds, and then 2 against Fulham, which is 6 goals and then 3 assists
And he's not
for
a
the
centre
Ghanaian.
forward.
No, he's not your typical Ghanaian.
Wow.
Typical centre forward. So Semenyo on fire again.
Amorim not player open the pie is Semenyo.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did not sign him.
Like 70 now, sign Semenyo. I don't think as at that moment, because the 70 look at Semenyo, you know, a best sounded so well.
Yeah.
Just maybe we are being reactive now because Semenyo had that 6 goals.
Yeah.
But let's not forget Brentford last season for Mbomo. He said the Semenyo quality at that level and consistency.
So to add to
now
this,
but I'm happy says Semenyo is proving his worth.
Yeah.
You see, 2 different things altogether. Someone might not see your worth at some point in time, but it's up to you to prove to Nipakon and say, no,
I really deserve
this, and that is what Semenyo is doing.
Actually,
he just went on and just told all the clubs who said we are not going to pay 70 million pounds for you. Hey guy,
I'm staying.
I'm
and
here.
I want to prove
And I'm going to prove to
you. See, I actually tipped the season to be very difficult for Bournemouth, but I think with Semenyo leading the charge, they've not really had that difficult start I expected.
Yeah.
He's been helping them in terms of the goals. And if we are to clearly assess the Bournemouth team, you see, I was mentioning the Premier League table where I mentioned Arsenal and everything they were about. I want us to go back, look at the Premier League table, and then judge the number of goals that Bournemouth have scored. So Bournemouth are 4th on the table. They have 12 points. And then for goals scored, they've scored 11. Semenyo responsible for 9 out of that 11 goals.
Wow. Wow.
But when you say we are Premier League best player of the season,
11 goals scored by
if you
the
should qualify
team.
Bournemouth to Europe,
There's
no doubt anybody can tell me he's not going to be in contention for.
And he's always made
best
a
player
move
of the
in a World
season.
Cup.
And he's always made a move in a World Cup here. I think if Manchester United should qualify for the Champions League, he's one signing I think Manchester United will come in for again. Because Manchester United will definitely have to do away with maybe 2 or 3 players. I know they might want to take the money for Bruno Fernandes after the World Cup. Casemiro will have to.
But I think you guys have blocked the Antoine Semenyo route to Manchester United.
You know what Amorim wants to do with him? I think Amorim wants to do with him what he.
So you are confident that Amorim stays?
Okay, just maybe.
After one week against Sunderland, your man is thinking about the future with Amorim. So I'm going to say, get on our challenge, get ready, boy, and then maybe could jano. Now, if you go, what's say, I'm having us you. Yeah, what?
So, we decided to go with the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
The coach will love to have Matheus Cunha in that number 10 in the absence of Bruno.
Mbeumo on the right.
Mbeumo on the right.
Yeah.
Semenyo on the left.
Yeah.
If Amorim is staying, or person the year the Amad Diallo.
Yeah.
Semenyo. She positions now. Dogu Tanya boss ne.
Yeah.
If it's Semenyo, it comes directly at you.
Masa.
And it looks like a bulldozer. It's a train, a moving train. It never stops.
Because Amorim system no, or who the wing backs no as wingers.
Yeah.
It's not the Bia or the Amad. A ball from that angle. Yeah. Semenyo, and he believes Semenyo works so hard off the ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you must so hard to Onyana. And then now when that mutu tu ni se fire no. Then they want to do both to and I want but time will always be the best judge.
Yeah.
And I believe time and patience. But I'm happy for him. It's a good start to the league. I hope he continues.
And then there is Kudus, who got an assist and then his first goal.
That's what I only found it.
I think for the first time, I think what's now Kudus.
But Mike, I think that generally for more Kudus, his game has been resigned.
Almost signing a weapon.
But I think why assist?
Yeah, the assist before.
This goal was very important to build his confidence.
Especially a day after Antoine did that. Because all over Twitter, it was Antoine is the best Ghanaian player around. Then Kudus probably sees and say, hey,
hold my beer. No, but seriously, did you guys see his assist?
Yeah.
For Matisse?
Yeah, Matisse.
One touch.
Yeah.
He just touched the ball once and then he passed. He said,
one touch in his
no, but it's a different setting. You see, that is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Different room, different setting. No. You see, the Kudus Oba Blasters on yes or no. Spurs and Blasters in your pet. You know this.
Yeah.
Okay, Blaster Oba only you know so you
no, you don't get the point.
Only you know so you
what he's showing is that it should even tell you about how dynamic he is as a player. He can hold on to the ball, draw fouls, create openings, do what he's supposed to do. If he has to also have a go at just a snap, he can also do that. So that should tell you his skill set means that coaches will use him differently.
Yeah.
Thomas Frank has seen something in him and he's tapping into it. It does not mean necessarily Otuado needs to just go to the Thomas Frank textbook, then copy the Torito, then come and implement it in the Black Stars because different set of players. There is no Matista in the Black Stars.
Yeah.
There is no Richarlison in the Black Stars.
Yeah.
So different players and the demands and everything will be very, very different.
Yeah.
Please, let Kudus rest.
They say Kudus over Black Star. Bobby Hoa at a go. Said you're here now. One touch. You are good to go.
Yeah.
Then Iñaki Williams was in Spain. Or take the England for you see, hey, Charlie,
Hey,
Hold my
beer.
Then Iñaki Williams had to place the ball in the 6-yard area. Place it there. From the spot.
Yeah.
Given Athletic Bilbao a lead. Eventually there was an equalizer, but they had to still win by 2-1. Iñaki also scoring. Guys, I want us to piece all these together. What does this mean for the Black
A
Stars?
lot of confidence for us.
Hey, Central African
Especially going into the penultimate game for a World Cup qualifier. They know that they are top players and they have to be at the World Cup. They know that whilst they are top players, they have struggled to win games in recent times, and quote and unquote, teams that are not on their level have beaten them and have disrespected them. And we Ghanaians have disrespected them. They gave us a chance to disrespect them. So they would want to come back and say that we have to get a job done. So it gives Otuado a set of players that are confident, that wants to come in. But it should be measured. Because we've also seen going away to N'Djamena against Chad and saying that game has nothing in for Chad, but then we failed to win. So it should be measured, but then it's a super confident Black Stars plane that'll be flying to Morocco tonight. You bab. Charlie, like we go record 4 Coast podcast for Morocco. Morocco. 4 pose here, Morocco. 4 pose Morocco. 4 pose Morocco. Charlie.
Hey, Otuado.
And also Otuado in your town.
Like, Okwaf compara team man,
Enjoy it.
Okona team man.
You don't really enjoy
What
it.
has to say?
Especially when your team is not good. Come on.
Mike, there's a certain feeling and pride that comes with going to watch Ghana at the AFCON.
Yeah.
Due to recent years needing more Africa.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
kidding.
they
When they blast the national anthem,
Massa.
Yeah, of course.
there's you get some goose pimples. Then you feel like you are also part of those on the field playing.
What can you say?
It is that beautiful.
Kudus against Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a team in Egyptian and Nigerian and Cameroonians. Journalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pack in the day they buy a star boy.
Cash.
Whilst you are coming, you take press a horn map, star boy.
Yeah.
And come on, Anna Kudus did not play in the first game.
Yeah.
It's a yobi omunina saja. Kudus who banned there. When for ye Kevin did be.
Yeah.
After starting boy ya panyai, star boy. Commentator is draw a stadium announcer. Or board in the atwaso, star boy. See how proud you will be. Egypt abete no one saba. Star boy. So imagine that AFCON way. Star boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cause yes, I did. Semenyo.
Kai, Semenyo star man.
Yes, I did. Fatawu, Shaiku.
Cool.
Now with the backs Maradona and just
Hey.
what the bench.
Hey.
Obeshe striker.
Hey.
Yeah, can play a D better than so blast.
And if when Thomas the party.
Last year, so come basketball Ronaldo against Egypt.
Yeah.
Who you ball pass the chair, winger or USA.
Yeah.
Hey, Osman Bukari.
That's what I'm watching. I like you changes or Berman or Jimmy Beer. Also, Gianna Bapa.
It's interesting, but guys, we would have to wrap up with episode 2. We'll be back to review all the weekend's action on Monday. Just watch out for us. And also, we'll do a preview for the Black Stars. They are in action and they are playing against the Central African Republic. It's a game that the Black Stars will have to play in Morocco. So just watch out for that one. That is a wrap from us here in the studios of FM. Fiifi Manfred. We are out. There's a 4Post podcast. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Comment as many as you want. And then also, don't forget to share the link.